Hello, everyone. So I'm here with my new friend, Michael. Well, Michael, one, I love your style today.
Thank
You
you.
look awesome. But let's dive into some management leadership-based questions,
Sure.
okay? Have you ever had an experience where a manager made you so upset, so angry to the point where you wanted to cry or you actually did cry?
I've had an instance where I wanted to make them cry. I was so angry.
Oh, wait, hold on, Michael. Now this escalated very quickly.
because I felt so insulted.
Disrespected.
One,
Yeah.
I felt so insulted, so undervalued, and I didn't feel like there was a space where I could be heard. That it just kind of bubbled up, and it turned into this thing where, you know how people blow up and want to quit their gigs.
Yeah.
Me, I wanted to just kind of do that, and I visualized it and I fantasized about it.
Yeah.
And I ultimately ended up going to the CEO, who kind of just reaffirmed that, like, the support wasn't for me. You know, he just kind of like checked me and put me back in my place and redirected me back to the manager who created the issue to begin with.
So the CEO redirected you to the toxic manager.
Absolutely.
And when you were trying to seek help from that individual, were you reporting to where, like, dotted line to the CEO? Like, how did you have that interaction?
So at the organization at the time, we were having skip level meetings. So you would meet with the director in the next rung.
Yeah.
And so I thought that because we had an active practice of skip level meetings, that, like, I could go to this person if I had an issue where I wasn't able to resolve it at my immediate supervisor's level.
Yeah.
But that didn't turn out to be the case.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry about that experience, right? And you know, the one thing I always say is managers have to understand the impact and the impressions that they leave on people. For one to immediately remember that moment after years, there's pain.
Yeah,
right?
It's a traumatic experience.
It's a traumatic experience.
And I think that you carry it, but you have to be mindful not to perpetuate it, right? And so now, as a leader who manages a team, you know, my tenure for my team is like ridiculous. It's the longest in the history of the org.
Okay. Wait, hold on, stop there now. Longest in the history combined tenure.
For my team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing that is helping to retain your team? What are some of those secrets? You're supercharging your team essentially.
Yeah, I mean, I take the mistakes from my past, you know, that other managers have made, and I just make sure that I don't make them, you know. And so my team, I mean, we work out, we exercise together, we run, we have social gatherings, we meet outside of the workspace to just make sure that we're all calibrated, and I focus on my individual team members' strengths.
I love that.
So we don't really ever talk about negative things. Like, there, of course, everyone has areas of development, but I tackle those areas in real time without, like, focusing my complete attention on them. Instead, I empower my team by focusing on their strengths so that we can yield the best results collectively.
Oh my goodness. Amazing. I have another question for you, right? What's the biggest lie companies tell about their culture? Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, that they really value equity, inclusion, and diversity. I mean, that's the biggest lie. I mean, come on. I mean, we know y'all lying. We know that there was a moment where, like, you just felt the pressure, and if you didn't come up with that statement, you would have been kind of an outcast. And we're seeing now with the rollback, you know,
you did not value it.
We're seeing now it's you know, what we might have thought was true is being proven, just because we're in a new moment where we're rolling back some of those initiatives. So I think that's the biggest lie, is that, like, that companies want to be diverse and inclusive and equitable because they don't. You know, they want to be business as usual because they're a business. And what do you do in a business? Why do you start a business? To make money.
Come on, Michael. Michael is over here preaching, about what y'all are not doing. And drop the mic. I won't drop it because I need it, but I probably should drop the mic right now. One final question for you is, actually, it's not even a question, it's an action. You have 30 seconds, Michael, to think about a manager that broke you to the core or built you up, and you felt good. talk to that manager right now.
Okay.
And tell me.
Okay, well, Dan Spector, I'm talking to you from the afterlife, brother. You know, you crack.
Wait, hold.
We gonna name him.
Wait.
I'm talking to you from the afterlife because he's not here with us.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. So the person is not alive.
He's dead. Yeah.
Okay.
He died from COVID. But here's how I feel about it. You know, he demeaned me and reduced me. And capped my potential because he didn't believe in me, so he kept me kind of in a corner, and I was just a workhorse. And what he taught me was what not to do with my own team, and he taught me how to empower people. Yeah. And when he died, there was no one else his family could call but me. And so, I went to his home during COVID.
Wait, Michael. This is a lot. This is a lot here. So the toxic manager that you had passed away from COVID, and he didn't really have anyone. The family then reached back to the person that was essentially the victim.
Yes.
And then you went and you were the support system?
Exactly.
Whoa.
And I helped price out things. I helped clear out things. I drove 8 hours to get there, first off, right? So the thing is that, like...
What made you do it? I just have to ask.
Because he taught me a valuable lesson about leadership. He didn't... I don't think that was his intention, right?
Yeah.
But what actually happened was that I learned how to be a great leader by working with someone who was not a great leader.
Wow. Wow, Michael, thank you so much. Yeah. And seriously, thank you for your leadership. I'm coming out with a book called Supercharged Teams.
Okay.
How every manager can create a culture of excellence.
Yeah.
And when I talk about leadership concepts in that book, I can see your picture in there.
Oh, well,
so
let's stay in contact then.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want my picture in there.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, great.
Thanks for joining us on Beyond Management with Netta Jenkins, the show where Netta asks bold questions and uncovers real thoughts on what it takes to lead and manage in today's world. Stay connected with us on LinkedIn for more inspiring episodes. See you next time. Netta's upcoming book, Supercharged Teams, How Every Manager Can Create a Culture of Excellence, guides managers through every stage of leadership. Join Netta's pre-order perks list by clicking the link in her LinkedIn profile.